Hi gang, happy Thursday. How you all doing today? You have your cup ready? I thought I'd get some messages for you. A little bit of positivity, right? Authentically you. How you start your day, new opportunities, sets the stage for your whole day, right? Protective magic. So, if you're waking up on the wrong side of the bed and grumpy, well, you kind of just set the stage for the rest of your day, right? So, don't you really be aware of that when you wake up in the morning? Wake up with a smile on your face. Make magic. Wake up with the intention that you're going to have a fantastic and fabulous day, right? Make magic. Your desires are in your hands. Your angels say the time is now to create your future. The things you want are not just going to happen on their own. You'll need to create them. The steps you take today have a direct link to what happens to you in the future. Sit in a quiet spot and take 5 deep centering breaths as you inhale. Envision supportive energy flowing into you. As you exhale, know that what you want wants you. Okay? Remember, you're the magic. You create. So you need to be careful about what you're thinking about and what kind of energy you put out there. I'll say it over and over, and I'm not the only one that tries to teach this. What you think and what you speak is what you create, okay? So be careful of your thoughts and be careful of your words, right? I watch some people out there and some people that I follow, right? And I really like them. But at the end of the day, they're contradicting themselves, okay? Because they're trying to put positive messages out, but they're saying negative stuff in the same sentence. That doesn't work like that, okay? So be very careful of that. Something wanted to flip. Be very careful of that. All right, angels, you have anything else for your collective from this deck? I hope you're all doing well. The sun is shining where I'm at. It's going to be a beautiful day. Maybe the temp's not getting up there, but new choices. Changes are indicators. Changes are coming and will bring decisions for you to make. Your angels encourage you to greet these changes as assurance that your intentions are coming to be. Reflect on a negative emotion or worry that you've been ruminating on lately. Take time to visualize it withering into the universe and let it go. Let it go, okay? Make space for what wants to come into your life, okay? Let's see. Attention. Let's see what this deck has. Get out there in the sunshine, get out there in nature, and ground yourself, right? Take some deep breaths, let it go. Remember, when you're letting things go, it's not just about release. You can't make this shit up. It's not just about letting go of possessions and making space in your homes, because that's really important. You'll block the energy flow. You'll block the good that's trying to come in or the things that want to come in. You need to let go and release what's within you. That's your biggest blockage, okay? Release. I stop fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't. I trust that everything will work out for the best, right? Open to the universe. I'm discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I'm open to the divine light of the universe. If you don't think good thoughts about your own self, at the end of the day, no one else is going to think good thoughts about you, right? It all starts with you, okay? I tell you all the time, we can get caught up in our own mind. We are our own worst enemy. But is it really us? Or is it others planting seeds there in your mind, right? That's why I say, take the time to be alone. Take the time to sit in the quiet and in the silence. Like one of my neighbors stopped me yesterday. Did I just not say this? In her work. Stopped me yesterday, because he sees me walking. And he says, I don't like to walk alone and this and that. But it's in those times alone when you can pay attention and you can process the things that are going on. That's why I say, try to walk without the music and without someone else's something in your ear. Okay? Is it nice to have a friend to vent to? Yeah, from time to time and different things. But at the end of the day, there's a greater power here. Your angels trying to give you messages and your own higher self, right? Inner work. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weakness, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts toward the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus, I get stronger. You need to let go. Stop hanging on to things that are out of your control, right? Stop hanging on to things that happened up 10 years ago and in your childhood and get out of that victim mentality, okay? Especially if you're grown-ass adults. You know what? You don't get to use those excuses anymore for bad decisions that you make. And if you're still doing that, maybe work on it, huh? Go to therapy if you have to. Find somebody that will help you through that, because that's just holding you back in life. It holds you back. You can't take action. You have to do something. If you want to change, you've got to be a part of the change. My divine action incites love and harmony. I'm aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transforms tests into growth, challenge into opportunity, and fear into love. Again, it's in the storms that we learn our lessons. Freedom through faith. I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God, His perfect timing and placement. I trust His will and find freedom. And again, I don't care what you call it. There's a higher power at work here. Put whatever name tag that you choose to on it. That's fine. Vitality. I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body, and every one of my cells regenerates. Heal yourself. We all have the capability, right? We all have the capability. So, try to stay in the positive. Try to stay with the good vibes, right? Try to consume things that make you feel better, not things that bring you down, okay? The saying, misery loves company, hasn't been around forever for no reason. Realize what's around you, people, places, things, that's making you feel these ways, different ways, okay? If you're in tune with yourself, you'll know when it's someone else or something else. The person I should compare myself to is the one from yesterday, right? That's it, right? Make me better than I was the day before. The only competition is with yourself, not with others, all right? With your own self, I embrace my true self more fully and beautifully by releasing shame. Let go of what you need to let go of. It's in the past. I choose to dream bigger, unlocking new levels of freedom in my life. Again, it's you who will create it. Does God and the universe help? Sure they do. But I think they're not paying attention to every little thing, and I mean every little thing, right? Let's see. A little bit of gratitude, okay? All right. I'm grateful for stillness. Enjoy your day, gang. Take care. I'm grateful for life's lessons. Have a